Здорово, здорово, стаканчик, как дела?
That punch must be working through my system. I'm still hearing things.
No, I can hear it too. It sounds like a party.
Жара пошла.
Max? What's happening?
I don't know.
Are
you seeing this?
You bet your fucking ass I am. Holy shit! Is this what your power looks like?
Давай.
Schofield. Laser light spectacular.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before.
Well, hey. Let's find out together. This is incredible. When are these pictures from?
I don't...
Did that camera just go off? Put that shit away. This is a joke, right? Dude, wake up. Wake up!
Fuck you. This is your fault.
Oh God, this is real? He's dead. He's fucking dead. Should someone call the cops? And say what? That some asshole townie killed himself with our dagger because he was high on our drugs?
Lock the door! No one is going anywhere!
Hey man, senior members only. Holy shit, it's real. These college kids are nuts, man. Real Illuminati type shit. Just stay cool. Stay cool. I don't even know if that guy was a member. Never seen him in my life. These fucking masks.
Who are they talking to? The person taking the photo?
I ready the ceremonial dagger for the blood offering. With love and gratitude, we offer this sacrifice upon the Mabon altar.
No way! They're about to kill this guy! Who the hell let you in? Someone get him out of here.
Bro, you're supposed to just take one sip, not gulp it down.
Epic.
Imagine if you drank that much of the nightmare juice. Actually, don't.
I offer my final testament to this cardboard camera. Let it bear witness to this great sacrifice. I have obtained the ceremonial dagger. The blood sacrifice was insufficient. The offer will not be accepted. My own blood is pure and will satisfy the right. It is why I'm here. It is why I was always here.
Holy shit. That was... incredible. It was like we reached into the photos and pulled out what really went down. Oh, that poor kid. Sneaks into a party, drinks the punch, loses his shit.
Seems all too relatable right now.
Except they weren't fucking around back then. Real knife, real blood, and they ended up with a real human sacrifice.
So they covered it up. And now, decades later, what? What does any of it have to do with the fire?
There was something else. in the Hall of Secrets. A record number from the archives. Moses was going to try to pull it.
All right, is Max ready for some... What am I looking at?
Бакинский, бля. Световое шоу. Весело провести время с своей эмоцией.
When all this is done, you and I are gonna need a whole battery of testing.
You're on. Did the archive number turn up anything interesting?
In a sense, when I got there, it had already been checked out. Max, why would Vin want to pull these exact files from the archives yesterday?
Sophie. She was impersonating Owen. I saw her ask Vin for a document from the archive.
Damn, Max. Look at those synapses firing again.
So Sophie knows something related to these photos. But she was still poking around the Abraxas house last night. What does that tell us?
Хорошо, хорошо. Что за тренировки у тебя,
And we
напомни?
still don't know how any of it connects to that original fire. Or my bro tester friends.
And here's some more disturbing news. I walked by the chem lab this morning.
Точно,
Someone
точно.
had broken in
Красава.
there. I alerted security and I locked away the
Что
most
нового,
flammable
что
solutions I
интересного?
could
Как
find.
дела в целом?
Whoever it was now has a powerful fire starter.
What do we do?
I suggest we all review the evidence, then reconvene to share our thoughts.
Ой, да тоже. Еще одна командировка отменилась. Должен был в июне в Армению лететь на выборы. Наблюдать. Но, короче, отменили. Предупреждение. Службы безопасности Каледона сообщили, что сегодня днем на территории университета планируется акция протеста. Для обеспечения безопасности студентов на территории будет усилена охрана, а доступ в учебные корпуса будет ограничен. Также мы запросили поддержку у полиции и пожарной службы Лейкпорта. Но известно, что некоторые студенты планируют вломиться в здание кампуса, чтобы наблюдать за протестом. Следовательно, мы рекомендуем всем студентам избегать университетских зданий до окончания протестной акции. Любой учащийся, пойманный на проникновение в здание университета, будет подвергнут дисциплинарному взысканию. Спасибо, что заботитесь о безопасности Каледона. Понял, круто. Я чуть позже. Давай. Хорошо.
I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he said the photo was reacting to what we were doing. But he was right.
Заметное изменение. Причина предотвращения сноса. Заметное изменение отношения интенсивности. Причина события во время Мабона.
So we know the fire has changed. But does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
The selfie that started this all, and the fire that will be here soon if we can't stop it. Between Reggie's actions last night and that poor kid, I just know Abraxas has to be connected to the fire. Vin has his entire future tied to Yasmin and Caledon. Could he be involved in covering up the death at the Abraxas house?
Стабильность вопреки потрясениям. Тайное общество Абраксов было потрясено внезапным уходом своего председателя Дайма Пашкина, который вновь...
There's something in the archive that Abraxas wanted to keep secret, Owen wanted to destroy, and Safi wanted to find. It must be important. Mabon's history is darker and more mysterious than anyone realizes. Even Loretta.
Тайное расследование. Темная магия в Каледоне. Это тоже я читал.
Someone is desperate to cover up this kid's death from decades ago. Why? And what does it have to do with the fire? fire come from somewhere totally unexpected? What else is going on at Caledon? It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protesters, and the administration without also battling the unseasonably dry weather.
Внимание! В округе Лейкфорд действует усиленный режим противопожарной безопасности. Допускайте задержать фейерверки, бросать окурки, разводить открытый огонь на природе строго запрещено. Пожарная служба Лейкфорда.
No forced entry means it was someone with the right key card or someone impersonating them. Either way, this is really bad.
Инцидент. Незаконное проникновение и кража собственности университета. Место происшествия. Химическая лаборатория в обсерватории. Подробности. В помещении было изъято некоторое количество коррозийных или лихоохраняющих химических веществ. Следов сезона не обнаружено.
I'm glad they're taking the threat seriously. But do they really need to shut off the water lines?
Уважаемые студенты, в рамках подготовки к возможному протесту на территории университета мы вынуждены ввести ряд временных ограничений. Обратите внимание, обсерваторию и ближайшие здания сейчас укрепляют для защиты от возможных повреждений, просто не задерживаться на их территории. При необходимости вы получите по системе оповещения инструкции, как пройти в ближайшее укрытие. Кроме того, приняты следующие меры предосторожности. Усилена охрана на территории университета, полиция и пожарная служба Лейкфорда уведомлены, находятся в состоянии повышенной готовности. В некоторых местах будет отключено электричество, чтобы уменьшить связанные риски. Также будет частично прикрыта подача воды в связи с аналогичными опасениями. Просим вас следить за дальнейшим оповещением. Спасибо, что помогаете поддерживать порядок в Каледоне.
Moses really loves that flame-throwing kettle. It doesn't make him a suspect, but I imagine he's feeling some guilt about it now.
Отношение небезопасного запрещенного правилами оборудования в помещениях университета, что повлекло за собой срабатывание пожарных сигнализаций и эвакуацию здания. Прости, мол, ничего придется выбросить. Эх, жалко.
Owen is corrupt, and I know he is up to something. But does any of it have to do with the fire? It wasn't just Owen who wanted to expand Caledon into Fremont. A lot of people in the administration and on the board supported his plan, too. Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need to be demolished. But maybe someone was more concerned about the dead body being discovered?
Abraxas удалось удалить коррумпированную администрацию Каледона. Как мы надеялись, историческая комиссия Лейкфорда распорядилась остановить здание Алекса, чтобы провести осмотр объекта.
I didn't realize how involved Yasmin has been since leaving the presidency. I wonder how much she knows about the Abraxas house.
Но бывший ректор Каледона Ясмин Фаяд не собирается отказываться от участия в жизни университета, совсем наоборот. На посту ректора мне приходилось решать исключительно неотложные проблемы, но в роли директора попечительного совета я могу наблюдать общую картину и уделять внимание Каледону в целом. Я очень рада заниматься новыми перспективными проектами. Масштаб этих проектов самый разнообразный, от поддержки молодого перспективного сотрудника университета Биня Ланга, который недавно получил грант, позволяющий ему обучаться деловому администрированию, до содействия ректору Эллеру в реализации проекта Каледон 2.0, для которого вывести университет на новый уровень.
These were Reggie's notes from talking to Owen days ago, before the demolition. Clearly, Owen was hell-bent on demolishing that house. Owen risked his whole presidency to demolish the Abraxas house illegally. Is he about to start a fire to finish the job? Owen, members of the board, even Vin. They all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house. But did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, The universe is rarely that lazy.
Owen is a young and ambitious new president. What wouldn't he be capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan? Chloe has dug up a lot about the threats on the Lakeport side. Don't know what I would have done without her. Joey lost everything in the storm and stands to lose even more if the Caledon expansion goes through. He has every reason to be angry. Lucas reshaped his whole personality around fighting academic corruption. Is it just talk, or would he actually attack Caledon? Moses was able to recreate the flyer I saw during the fire, but I still don't know what Loretta's march means. It must have been Loretta's death from the illegal demolition that led to the original fire.
Loretta's march. Right, that makes sense. But does any of it lead to a fire in this timeline?
The anger behind this Lakeport protest is truly scary. I'm so glad Chloe is here to... It feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester from the message board.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Chloe, have you seen this about Ren?
Yeah. He's been a tough one to connect with, but maybe this article will help. Thanks.
Как и многие другие участники социальной программы «Старший брат», 11-летний Ренни Лэндри вырос без отца, тот покинул семью вскоре после рождения сына. Опекун-волонтер Трой не сразу нашел подход к мальчику, испытывающему проблемы с доверием. Ренни очень добрый ребенок, но чтобы открыться чужому человеку, ему нужно время. Это долгий процесс. Это все, что удалось найти про Ренни в интернете.
This group has been growing and organizing for some time. And it's all been leading to today's protest.
Приглашаем к нам группу всех неравнодушных жителей Лейкпорта и противников коррумпированной администрации Каледона. Чем нас больше, тем быстрее мы добьемся справедливости.
Moses took a very comprehensive approach to this suspect list. Have to appreciate Moses' thoroughness, even if I don't quite agree with any of these points.
Мозес, чайник, угроза пожарной безопасности, замашки безумного ученого, подсознательная тяга к пиромании, Макс, личная неприязнь к Оуэну Тейлору, притягивает катастрофу случайность, управляет временем. Хлоя вернулся незадолго до пожара, возможно, не осознает своих действий из-за временного парадокса. Мэй Джеймисон, термолампа.
I appreciate your thoroughness, but I think you can remove Mae Jemison as a suspect. Not to mention you, me, and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
Так.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence around Sophie. But does any of it mean she'd actually start a fire?
Вернулся незадолго до пожара, возможно, не содействие за время парадокса, злиться на мать, и на Каледон, и на нас.
Caledon's two power players. Could one of them be behind all of this? Could both?
Амбициозно не всегда следует нормам морали, стремится разрушить дом Абракса. Сокрытие улик, страховое мошенничество. Ясмин. Амбициозно не всегда следует нормам морали. Лгала и манипулировала, чтобы отвести от себя подозрения после гибели Майи. Пойдет на такое снова?
Would Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? And Vin. He's the ultimate puppet master. But why would he start the fire?
Председатель Абракса Реджи уничтожил улики по принуждению Оуэна. Эмоционален, мог сорваться Винни. Важен для Абракса и администрации. На хорошем счету Оуэна и Ясмин. Ценит Каледон. Знает много секретов.
The timing of this protest with the fire has to mean something. But which of the protesters is the most dangerous?
Джоуи, владелец бара, разрушенного во время бури, лидер протеста. Лукас, уволенный с позором профессор, теперь работает в школе. Сильно обозленный Каледон. Рен, житель Лейкпорта, завсегдатай кусачий черепахи. Легко уступает давлению со стороны окружающих.
After the break-in, Moses isn't taking any chances. Hope he can keep any combustible science stuff from falling into the
Внимание,
wrong
огнеопасно.
hands. Still at the vet. One less potential victim, or perpetrator, if Moses is right about that heat lamp.
Thus began the curious caper of the missing Miss...
A meeting of Sky. Get well soon, May Jameson.
Puppies, let me begin today with one of my favorite quotes from President John F. Kennedy. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Perhaps Lakeport's struggle with the corrupt Caledon administration does not rank on the great struggles of our time. Outside of the local press and you, dear listeners, few have even paid much attention to our cause. But revolutions are not confined just to national projects or massive institutions. Sometimes, the greatest way to effect change is to focus with all your collective might and conviction on rooting out the evil in front of you. My brothers and sisters of Lakeport are not focused on greater political movements or ideologies. They simply want to protect their homes and their families. It is perhaps the most ancient and universal human struggle there is. And that is why I am so honored to be counted as one of the leaders of the protest this Sunday. When we finally march on Caledon, we do not come as meek petitioners to their mercy. We do not submit to their elitist codes of conduct and acceptable political speech. No, we come to shake the foundations, to instill a healthy appreciation and, yes, fear for the power of our cause. Because make no mistake, power is the only thing these people understand. When I speak to you next, it will be on the far shores of the Rubicon. Until then.
She stayed up all night with Moses. Whatever the future brings. I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
Well, I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you. But if we're throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
Statue for sure. Your hair will be carved from the finest emerald, and your tattoos will glow in the dark.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Maybe it's the sleep deprivation, but I don't think I've seen most... Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
I know my powers are imperfect, but I don't think they would undo the choice I made to save Chloe all those years ago.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope. As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
With everything going on, I still can't believe Chloe remembered my birthday and made such a kick-ass gift.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
We have a lot of indications of what could lead to the fire, but no way to know which, if any of them, will happen.
I'm afraid you're right. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it. But now, there was no demolition. So we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No, that's reality.
But we know so much more than we did before. We know about the protest. We know about the body. We know about the illegal demolition. All that knowledge has to make some difference, right?
I don't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max? What's up?
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
'Cause I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
I was tired.
I've been so focused on you and us and stopping this fire. I didn't want to derail it all. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
That really messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her. Chloe's waiting for me outside. Stay safe, Moses.
You too.
Ладно, расчились уже. Все нормально будет. Что за игры дали? Что за хуйня?
How are you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it.
I just...
I
would... have... You first.
Okay. This weekend has been... I've never had so many emotions at once. Excited, scared, utterly mind-fucked. But underneath it all, I've only really felt one thing. I am so incredibly happy to be here with you, Max. Whatever comes next. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I just still can't believe you're here.
Романтика.
That's what I have to say to the universe.
Worth the wait.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye. This is it. If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Luck.
Noelle and I have had our differences. But she's probably my best bet
Там
for
стримы
stopping this
спонтанное
fire.
время, приветствую. Здорово, здорово. Ну да, да, есть такое. Как дела? Нормально, нормально у тебя утро. Так. Так, ладно. Так, я начала вести дневник после смерти папы, потому что психолог настаивал. Типа, мне надо вести заметки для истории. Тогда-то я и перестала ее слушать. Кому нахрен сдались мои воспоминания? Пройдет сколько-то лет и не станет ни меня, ни тех, кого я знаю. Всем насрать. Хотя если мы с Макс не предотвратим пожар, от нас правда останутся только воспоминания. И тогда у будущих поколений действительно появится повод изучить этот дневник, чтобы понять, как мы так облажались. Что ж, дорогие историки, вот что я вам скажу. Мы с Макс поцеловались, и это было охрененно. И да, моя жизнь продолжала рассыпаться на части, а мир все так же готовил нам скорую смерть в огне в тот момент, но в тот момент мне было на это наплевать. Так, что там? Так. Уверена, об этом не напишут в учебниках истории, но может именно поэтому мне плевать, что подумают какие-то там будущие историки, потому что для меня сегодняшний день всегда останется именно таким, и не важно, что будет завтра. Так, сейчас я заказик сделаю. Так. Ладно. Надо посмотрим. Выдвинуть обвинение, ебать. Нихуя себе.
I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming. Maybe someone lost a can of gasoline and matches. If only we were that lucky.
Ой, не говори.
If something has to burn today, I vote for this painting. Ren is a fellow doodler, huh? Isn't "I'm going to set a fire today" doodle too much to ask for?
Щетин как порт пачку.
Not cool, man. What did grilled cheese ever do to you? These protesters do make it look fun, aside from the whole burning down the school thing.
Welcome back to Nevermind the Podcast, your go-to source for punk music. I'm joined now by Izzy, Bash, and Marisol, collectively known as Drugstore Makeup, a band from the Pacific Northwest.
Pleasure to be here. What's up?
And it's just the three of you, right?
Yeah, sometimes our manager comes out and plays some percussion for us during shows. Until she left us. Bash!
Sorry, what was that? Did you part ways with
Я
your manager?
скрылся. У меня дела здесь
she
какие-то
was with us on the
произошлись.
first leg of our tour, but we're traveling separately for a bit.
Yeah, I play my own cowbells now, bitch.
Okay. So you're on the road promoting your new album?
Yes. Welcome to the Gynocracy. I think it's our best yet.
Fuck yes. Can I say fuck?
No.
Well, I agree. It's a deep throat into queer rage and... Why are you glaring at me?
A deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. Fucking hell, Bash.
It's fine.
Listen, the punk scene has gotten hopelessly corporate. It feels like everybody is sponsored by Ball Out energy drinks or brought to you by Jump Kick amps. Yep, and this album is ours. It says exactly what we want to say without anybody breathing down our necks.
Great. We'll be right back after a word from this episode's sponsor, Jump Kick Amps.
Ugh, seriously, dude?
Hey, I've got bills to pay. Back in a moment, everyone.
Так. Ладно, go дальше, посмотрим, что тут. Грязный стол.
Amanda is definitely focused on more important things than mopping up right now. No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open.
Протест. Ой, что, выйти можно набрать?
He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire to the campus. But maybe that's intentional. Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes, the powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
Ты заебал, да, ты едешь.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now, will you please leave?
Come on. I know you want to get rid of me now, but you're gonna miss our banter when it's over.
Not likely.
Bye, Professor.
So long.
Салам алейкум, родные.
Have to admire what Amanda has tried to do with her bar. What kind of bar are you running here, anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the Angry Throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
Honestly, I think it turned out pretty well. This protest would have happened with or without you. At least you gave them an alternative to screaming at each other and flame posting.
Thanks. I actually feel minutely better now. Anything I can help with?
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I believe it.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You got it. Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey's gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
Stay safe today.
Stay safe today.
Chloe.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready. Wonder what made Ren sit out from the rest of the group. Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself?
Пиздец, как я должен, блядь, ебануться? Просто, блядь, наугад, ебать.
All right,
This is for Lakeport. So glad all you guys turned out. We're gonna make a huge difference here, all right? Let's get ready to go.
Yeah, all right.
You ready to rock and roll?
Most of us. Some got cold feet at the last minute.
Who do you mean?
That guy Ren. He's been shaky from the start. Now he's just sitting in there by himself. That's what happens before a battle, though. People show you who they really are. Glad you're one of the good ones.
I'd like to give you a good one between the ass cheeks. With my boot. I can talk to more people. Or check back with Noelle when I'm ready. Joey still trusts me. Enough to tell me about Ren.
Так, ну я совсем вроде поболтал. Ну пойдем, ладно. Или можно еще поболтать.
Yes?
Понятно. Ну ладно, пойдем, что-нибудь скажем.
I'm glad I managed to stay on Noelle's good side. Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
What's happening?
Вот он что. Там выйти нельзя больше. Сейчас мы тебя разговорим, ладно? Надеюсь.
Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting. All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No. I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren,
Hello?
trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
What do you mean?
I saw your notebook. Pretty fucked up shit in there.
Stop.